In case you missed it, Instagram just launched a new text-based app called Threads. And if you thought it was familiar or if it sounded similar to Twitter, you are not wrong, sister girl. So in today's episode, I'm going to share with you some key points about Instagram Threads that we know so far that will help you know if you need to be on Threads, like should you join? And if you do, what should you be posting and sharing? And how are you going to grow your Threads account quickly? Okay, it's going to be a great episode. Let's go. Hey, it's your girl, Emmy Cornwell, Instagram biz coach and social selling expert. Welcome to the Hey Emmy Show. This is a podcast where we talk about all things that will be helpful for you and your business. Everything from Instagram tips and tricks to health hacks to relationships and definitely some Jesus. Basically, everything in between Proverbs 31 and Tupac. I am so excited to party with you in each and every episode because ain't no party like a Hey Emmy party. Can I get an amen? All right, let's get into it, sister. Hey, what's going on? How are you? Sister girl, welcome back to the Hey Emmy Show podcast, all things Proverbs 31 to Tupac. I am your host, Emmy Cornwell, and today's episode is going to be a fast and furious, short and sweet, super to the point episodes about the new app Threads. Okay, have you heard it? You have to have heard that on July 6th, one day prior to when they were originally going to be launching this app, Meta launched Threads. Now it's a app in itself, but it's linked to Instagram. So you have to have an Instagram in order to have Threads. And we're going to talk about something just a little bit later here in the episodes of kind of a con, if you will, of joining Threads. So maybe you're asking yourself, should I be on Threads? I know I've had private clients text me, Emmy, do I need to be on this? Is this just another platform? Is this a distraction? What are your thoughts? What are your suggestions? Well, of course, I gave them my thoughts, suggestions, and guidance because they're my clients. But today I am going to share with you what I believe as far as we know, right? It's still very, 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 very new. And so some of the things that we're going to talk about could change. The platform is going to change. When an app or a platform or something is new that is launching, when it's launched, it doesn't come out perfect. You always have updates on your iPhone, right? That's because they're always refining their platform. They're always refining their software. They're always refining things that are going to make it better. And you do that as time goes on. So Threads is going to change. The Instagram dude, what's his name? The Instagram dude, the CEO, Adam Missouri, I never know how to say his last name, even said that there are features that they want to add to this app that they haven't added it yet. So stay tuned. Okay. It is in over 100 countries so far, Threads. And again, here are some key things that you may be asking yourself that hopefully I can help clarify. Okay. Question number one, should I join Threads? Well, I went back and forth on this, and honestly, my answer is yes. While, you're usually taking your time, not overwhelming yourself, right? That's what I encourage you to do, is to not just add another thing. We don't want you to have to set another hour aside for, a new app of your day. But here's why I'm saying yes, you should join Threads. Okay, it's really, really quick to set up. It's not going to take any time at all. So you can click either on you can just go to the App Store. Honestly, that's what I did. But through your Instagram app, you're able to connect to Threads as well. And here's the cool thing. It's going to pull your bio and all your information directly from your Instagram. So you don't even have to create anything new. You're literally just connecting the two platforms and everything will transfer over. Okay, here's the other reason why I say, yes, you should join Threads. It's super hot right now. Like, yes, it launched on the 6th. And so it's a couple weeks ago, but it's still really, really hot. Did you know it reached over 10 million accounts? People, 10 million people, over 10 million people. Wow. Joined Threads in less than a day. Okay. That means your audience is most likely already there right now. So yes, it would be beneficial to you to get started and be the top of mind. That's part of marketing. Part of marketing is brand recognition and just being top of mind. So this is going to be one of the ways that you can supplement the other main platforms that you're on and other main places that you're creating content. You're going to supplement with Threads. Okay. And here's the third reason why I say, yes, you should join Threads. It's super easy to use. Like, no brainer. You can do this. There's no learning curve. It's essentially a simpler version of Twitter, but it's like, I don't honestly know the difference between Threads and Twitter, to tell you the truth. Okay. But what you're doing is you're posting text-driven content. You can add photos, you can add videos, you can add memes, you can add all types of different content. And here is the kicker. Here's the big plus. You can also add clickable links to each post, just like Twitter. So you can utilize it as a funnel to lead your ideal client, to lead the person who's reading your thread to the next part of the journey. Where do you want them to go in the funnel? Where are you guiding them? There has to be a next step. And you're able to do that with the clickable link in your threads. Okay. This is super good. This is all good stuff. I'm curious, are you on Threads? Head over to Instagram right now, the Hey Emmy. That's where you can find me. Or find me on Threads. Either way, I want to know if you're on Threads. I want to know what you think, what your thoughts. Here's the second thing that I want to share with you today. Now, again, this is super, super new, and there's no guarantee in regards to like growth strategies because it's only been a couple weeks. And I know that there are people out there, there are quote unquote experts out there sharing with you how to grow on Threads. And here's my concern. How the heck do they know? Like, even when Threads just launched, I saw experts like maybe less than 36 hours after it launched promoting their services of how to grow on Threads. They trying to get your money, boo. Okay. I do not know how they know that. How do they know? They probably don't. They're making educated guesses, and hopefully in their marketing, they're not doing fantasy marketing, but they're sharing like, hey, this is our best educated guess of how to grow on this app. This is for sure how to do it. So when I am going to share with you like how to grow and gain followers on Threads, because essentially those are the two same things, right? Gaining followers and growing your account. It's not like set in stone. This is not like Bible. Okay. Either way, you want to take advantage of this app. And one of the other cool things that is like what's the word? So your bio transcended over embedded. One of the other cool things that's the word embedded in this app is that your followers, like if you're connected to your followers on Instagram, they're going to be giving a prompt when they sign on to Threads. They're going to be like, a suggested list essentially. And it's going to be the people they follow on Instagram. So a lot of people are going to be, of course, I follow them on Instagram. Why wouldn't I follow them on Threads too? And so you're going to be able to gain a lot of followers super quickly that way. Okay. So that's going to be kind of automatic, if you will. Now that is a strategy I can 100% say will work. No matter how long this app has been around, no matter what, that is definitely going to be quote unquote one of the ways you're going to be able to grow quickly on this app. Okay. Plus, when you join and there only being about 10 plus million users, I mean, gosh, I haven't checked actually. That number might be like a week old once this episode airs, or it could be the time frame on there. So let's just go roughly 10 plus million users. It's going to give you advantage to be found and followed before it gets to a billion users like Instagram. Okay. So there are over 1 billion users on Instagram. It's harder to be found. It's not impossible. Obviously, that's what I help small business owners do, is gain a visibility utilizing Instagram so that they can increase their bank account. Heck yeah, cash money, baby. So it's not impossible, but it's also a numbers game. And when there's only 10 plus million people, it's going to be a lot easier. So here's a couple other things that I want you to just know about Threads to help your decision if you're going to join or not. You cannot switch between different accounts. So if you are a social media manager, or if you're someone who does multiple different accounts, like you have different businesses, you cannot, surprisingly, you cannot switch back and forth as easy as it is on Instagram. You have to go old school and you have to log out and log back in. I know, pretty sure that's annoying, but like I said at the beginning of this episode, I'm guessing that could be potentially one of the things that Instagram does when they do upgrades with this platform as it evolves. Okay. Here is the big one that I did not know until I had already signed up. But honestly, I don't think it's that big a deal. I think it was more of a hot, like, unpopular opinion conversation that didn't need to be an unpopular opinion, if that makes sense. So here is what Adam Mazzari says about your Instagram will get deleted if you delete Threads. Yes, you heard me right. Your Threads is connected to your Instagram. So if you no longer want Threads, you no longer are going to have Instagram. Now, there are ways around it, but here's what Adam Mazzari says from his own mouth. I've been getting some questions about deleting your account. To clarify, you can deactivate your Threads account, which hides your Threads profile and content. You can set your profile to private and you can delete individual thread posts, all without deleting your Instagram account. Threads is powered by Instagram, so right now it's just one account, but we're looking into a way to delete your Threads account separately. Okay, so they're working on it. That was just really getting people's panties in a bunch, and I don't love that. I kind of felt like bait and switched a little bit, like, oh, well, that's not cool. Like, I don't have an option. It wasn't giving me as the user the power. So I never really enjoy that type of experience. But at the end of the day, it's not, it's fine. Okay. It's fine. So what should you be posting on Threads? Here's the thing, sister. You do not need to reinvent the wheel. You can definitely repurpose, and use your content that you use on other platforms. Why not? You also have to see what works. Again, we're only a couple weeks into this, so I'm giving you best like suggestions of what I believe will be helpful for you to be effective on the Threads app for your business. But I really don't know, and neither does anyone else until we've tested it. Hello, can anyone think of some things that came out in the last 2 years, 3 years that we put out too quick to market and did not test? Okay. Anyways, we don't need to go down that road, but it's the same thing that no one knows. We're all finding this out together, and this is just all our best educated guess. So here are some of the cool things that you can do is ask people about themselves. Like, this app is meant to have conversation. That's why it's a public platform for you to have open conversation. And it's still okay to have conversations on this platform, on this app, that are beneficial for your brand and your business. So you can get more personal. You can show your personality as business owners on here, as well as sticking to quote unquote niche specific content. Okay. Here is a pro tip though. I like to call them money hits. If you have been around, you know that a money hit is something that you can put into action right now in your business, because I like to help you make that cash money. So here is that money hit. Well, most people are using text-based posts only. So they're just like writing something out. You want to use eye-catching photos, videos, and graphics that will reinforce what you're saying to help you stand out. Okay, let me say that again. Well, most people are just doing like the text, right? The sentence. You want to use eye-catching photos, videos, and graphics to help reinforce what you're saying in that post, and that's going to help you stand out. Okay. So get using a diverse content strategy. Gosh, that just sounds too fancy. Post different things. Okay. Do not just post a sentence. Try videos, try photos, try graphics, try memes. Ask people things about them. Ask questions, get people in conversation, share unpopular opinions that you believe are popular. There's just so many different things that you can do on threads. Here's maybe the last question. Okay. How many times should you post on threads each day? Well, it really depends on you, just like every other app. If you have extra time and you want to go post a bunch, go for it. Okay. But if you're busy, honestly, just getting a few things up and started, or it's going to get you going. Like it's going to get people engaged to see it. Do whatever you're able to do. Just keep in mind that you shouldn't be putting a ton of time into threads. And you don't want to forget the other more important areas of your business in your life. Think of this too, like, I don't know, like bathroom quotes, like one-liners, like punchy, witty thoughts. That is what I am posting on threads, is those types of things that I have really no other place to post them. Because if I do, I have to provide context in other platforms. This, I can just simply like post and ghost a little bit, post and make a statement post and like see what happens. And then of course, you have to come back and remember it's to facilitate a conversation. So you have to be, it's a two-way street. You can't just post and ghost completely, but you don't have all the other things that you have to do on other platforms, the covers and the captions, and that you literally can just be like, oh, I have a thought in my head, go to my threads, open it up, post it, see what other people have to say. It is, I mean, I'm liking it more than Twitter, but it's very similar. There's really no difference. Okay, so that is how to use threads in a really, really quick, brief explanation, but simple. We want to keep it simple. Again, you're not spending a whole lot of time on this app, but I did want you to have some information to help you decide if you should be on threads. And ultimately, the answer is yes, you can do it. It's not just another thing. It can be a distraction, just like anything else, if you let it, but act with purpose, utilize it as a new fun tool for your business, and funnel people into the other areas like your lead magnet or your other offers, as well as showing them your personality. Have fun. If you ain't having fun, you ain't doing it right. Again, go find me on Instagram, the Hey Hey Emmy. Take a screenshot of this episode. Tell me if you're enjoying it. Hopefully you loved it. I would love to continue the conversation with you there, and make sure you tag me and I will see it. Okay. Also, let me know if you're on threads. You're amazing. You're awesome. You have greatness inside of you. Go share it on threads. Love you lots. And I'll see you on the next episode.